Good morning. TGIF, TGIF, TGIF. Good morning. Happy Friday. I need sleep, y'all. Between Dan, Grandpa, and the animals, I remember why I slept upstairs. Sleep deprivation. Hello from Michigan. Chris, I saw you chilling on a vinyl couch with an ugly picture above your head. I hope that's nobody's house. So, I've been up getting shit done, surprisingly, because I am on zero sleep again for the second day. Tired. Grandpa was up. I forgot to tell you guys, lately he's been, we always shut the garage and shit. That's okay, Les. We all got shit to do. So really shot and bourbon. Yeah, I was drinking whiskey last night, Marty. Whiskey and a diet whiskey. That's what I'm calling it. I had me some diet whiskeys, y'all. Sorry, Kamala, I am running late. Dan was on his walk. No, but I didn't drink that much. I mean, I had probably like 4 drinks over the course of like 7 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours. So I don't feel bad. It's just the not being able to sleep. I fell asleep at 10. Then Dan woke me up at 11. And then at 12, Dan and Grandpa woke me up. And then at 1:30, the dogs wanted to go out. And then at 2 o'clock, they wanted to come back in. And then by 2:30, Grandpa was up trying to open up the door. And so his bathroom has a door that leads out to our patio. So we have it kind of locked, and my bolt is not lining up. My bolt. So I can't deadlock it because I got to figure out where the issue is and maybe need to make a bigger hole. So it shifted, because the pig hits her head against it, so she's done fucked it up. So I went, not only that, so I got him to bed at 2:30, and he said, "Oh, I was looking for you." Oh, Lord. Then he was up at 3:30. And then the dogs at 4:30. And then at 5, the cats started jumping all around and growling. They calmed down, and then at 5:30 they started again. And then I heard Andrew leaving, and Grandpa was up, and Andrew was yelling at Grandpa to go back to bed at 5:45. Then I was listening for Grandpa because Andrew had to leave. Grandpa finally shut his door about 5:46. Well, then about closed my eyes again, and about 6 o'clock the cat started again, and then I wanted to cry. Then I felt like what the fuck. So finally at 6:25 I said, fuck this shit. Who am I joking? I ain't sleeping. Fuck. Oh, what a night. Late February 2024. Danielle Salinger had a sleepless night. Oh, what a night. Yeah, there you have it. No, yesterday was casino day, Marty. Thursdays. Thursdays. So we went yesterday, got home about 7:30. So it was like, I was home early. It's just, I know, but earplugs you can't. Because then my husband kicks me, your stupid shepherd's outside. Your stupid shepherd wants in. Your fucking stupid shepherd. Instead of getting up to hit a pig. No. So I have a story about that. No, I won back some money. So I didn't feel as bad, but no, so towards the end of the night, I started winning. But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in Sky River. Not for the gambling aspect. I mean, gambling's gambling. You're either lucky or you're not. But I had a poor Clint. He felt like he felt so bad. So I'll tell you what happened. We were in probably for an hour and a half. And he calls me. He's like, meet me out the front. I'm sitting down at the bench. I said, what? It's like 4 o'clock. I'm like, I ain't going home yet, you know? So I was like, what happened? So he said, there was, a waitress, and he's like, I was playing craps, and the waitress had dropped her towel. They have one of those towels to clean everything off. And so he went and he just, put his arm, somebody does just to get her attention, put his arm around her and gently tapped her and said, honey, you dropped your towel. She looked at him and said, I don't like to be touched. And he said, I apologize. I was just trying to alert you because you weren't really hearing me. And I just wanted you to know. Just very arm around her, tapped her on her back and said, hey ma'am. So I guess security, she went and told security. And about an hour later, they found him. And it was right at the beginning of the night. And they escorted him out. So here he is, sitting outside, feeling really crappy. He's like, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm sorry she didn't want to be touched, but I wasn't trying to advance on her. I was just, he does it to me, honey, and I don't think anything of it. So she tattled. So he said, go in. I think I'm going to sneak back in. I'm going to give it about 45 minutes. Yeah. So I went in. I pitched a fit. So I said, this is bullshit. He was trying to be a kind man. A kind man. And he gets punished for a misinterpretation. I said, I was pissed. The guy's like, I'm sorry, ma'am. He's just gonna have to go. I said, for somebody who comes every couple weeks and gambles and loses a lot of money, that's very disrespectful. Especially me, too. I bring him. I come here frequently, lose my money, and this is how you treat your people? This is how? A kind man trying to alert one of your employees that she dropped something? I said, y'all need to, well, Jody, I'm really upset. I said, y'all need to adjust your fucking standards. I see that you need to pay attention to more things since you've installed those metal detectors, not an old man saying, honey, you dropped her. I did. So I literally I said my piece. I'm not happy. So eventually in 45 minutes, he's like, I'm in. I'm at the center bar. He's like, I'm just gonna keep going until they catch me again. I said, yep, do it. So, of course, that's when I started, machines finally started playing with me. Then he called me about 7. They caught up with me. He got about 2 hours in. They caught up with me. They gave me 5 minutes to leave the premises. So I'm finishing up on a bonus. I'm calling Uber. And that fucking, that's the only one that's really close by. So that fucking security guard, who is head supervisor of the fucking security guards, I'm out cashing out. He comes up to me. He's all, ma'am. I said, I got it. I have it under control. Here's our Uber. Get the fuck away. Ooh, I was mad. So he just feels really bad, and all night he just said, I didn't do anything wrong. So we're not allowed to be chivalrous anymore. We're not allowed to be respectful. We can't. He said, well, fuck it. Next time I'll let her trip over her own fucking towel. Or I'll let somebody else fucking trip. Here I am thinking I'm doing the nice thing. And that's what they do. So, I mean, they only kicked him out for 24 hours. But that's fucking bullshit. So I'm a little disappointed. A little disappointed. So, that just kind of put a sour taste in my mouth. Yeah, it wasn't a big deal. But because she complained and she said she didn't feel comfortable, I might. She did. She said, I don't like to be touched. She said, he did this. He said, I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I just wanted to notify you that you're, 30 minutes. Yeah. I said, next time, trip. I know a good attorney. Yeah, I didn't like it. Those are horrible. So I might send an email to management, and say, you know what? I'm very disappointed. I'm a creator. I talked to a lot of people who come to your facility, and you did him wrong, right? And you did him wrong. So anyhow, that pissed me off. Pat Goodman. So, but it seems like it's getting lost in the mix. What's getting lost in the mix? Because I'm telling a story. I try not to read and answer questions when, I'm talking, because then I get sidetracked and I forget what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it because it really pissed me off. Hi, Sean. He didn't. He was really upset. I just saw a text. Hutchis. I saw a text just come through, and he said, do you have a minute? Call me. But I can't. So he beats himself up for those things, because honestly, he didn't mean anything. You know what I mean? Yeah, I am. I will. Because it pissed me off. And I'm a paying customer. Shit. No, I'll do it. I'm going to put my handle names. I'm going to use some clout. Yeah. So, I'd like to say no more Sky River, but Mary is right there. It's like right a stone's throw. Shit. But no, they're going to hear a piece of me. You're still drunk? What did you drink? Shit, GSR. Even I'm not. Yeah, and it just bothered me. I don't like to be touched. Sorry. I didn't mean to. That should have been it. Yeah, I know. Hi, Mars. How are you? Yeah, I'm not happy with Sky River. Sky River, if you knew management, people talking, hear me. Pass this along. If you're a worker at Sky River, you're going to be hearing from me. Not a way you treat your guests who don't cause trouble, who drop a lot of money. Totally inappropriate. And your security guard was really rude. I was too, but I was pissed. No, it's not that way anymore. So, anywho, so aside from that, I got those little child handles. Those plastic things you put on the door, because even though we're shut in the garage so we can't go out, late this week he's just gone in the garage shuffling around and then trying to open the door in the bathroom. So I bought those little toddler handles. So I'll put those on. That'll help remedy a lot of that crap. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Crystal. It sucks. But they don't. People are just... Yeah, anyhow. So, got to do that today. I put one on the bathroom door already. I have, they're hard to get in and out of. I'm afraid my family's going to struggle with getting in and out of the house. So, whatever. And so that's it. I think Dennis is gonna come, do a couple things today, and then I'll probably just putz around, take a nap. I didn't read yesterday. My book, y'all. That's 7 Husbands of freaking Evelyn Hugo. Holy crap balls. Y'all, it's getting so good. Not last night, but the night before. I read over 100 pages. I sat in bed like this. Dan was like, honey, not now. I don't got time. Oh shit. Oh my God. What? Nothing. So good. So good. Not really steamy scenes, but yes, I've been done. But it's just like sometimes books are predictable. You know what I mean? Like you just go along with the storyline and you can kind of guess 1 or 2 scenarios. But this one, holy crap, I've been blindsided every step of the way. I had no I called one thing. So far. I can't wait. I got like 200 more pages and I'm finishing this butch. I am. Kathy, there's nothing we want to give him just because he's so unsteady on his feet already and he walks so much around the house that God forbid we give him something and he falls. So, hi Holly, thank you. Yeah, it's a good book. Holy crap balls. And I kind of dragged my feet getting ready to read it because I thought, God, am I going to really like this? Holy good. Small print, Cheryl. I told you, get your flashlight out, girl. And it's good. Like, I started reading it and I was really into it. So I was really impressed. So, anyhow, it's a good book. 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. It's really good if you haven't read it. And it captivated me pretty quick. And sometimes it takes me a while. I like really fast books typically. So far, Ed is up right as I came out, waiting for Dan to get back from his walk. He had just gotten up, so I was stuck inside until, if I'm late, it's typically because I'm alone waiting for Grandpa to get up or Dan to get back. I do get sleepy sometimes. Sometimes I can only get in 10 pages, and then sometimes I get in over 100. Not very often, because my eyes start watering, my head starts nodding, Yeah, I love when your content has substance. Thanks for the book talk. Oh, Lord. See, user, I know you're trying to be complimentary, but I think my content always has substance. But I do like to read as well. Hi, Erica. I told Dan he needs to go to his office, get me my packages. Lick the pages, sniff the book, turn the pages. Love it. People say the darndest things, I don't think, there's so many, well, Cheryl, I want to order more Frida books. So after I'm done, my neighbor just said, hi, Big Dog. I sent her a text yesterday. I said, oh my God, this book. Oh my God, I'm loving it. Thanks, Craig. Good, CNH, that's okay. I don't take offense to that. And she said, I'm reading another good one. So this will be yours after. I don't know what it is yet. So, hi, Diane. But I do want to get some more Frida because she's quick read. She's a quick, entertaining read, right? I like that book. That's why I was struggling with the Evelyn Hugo book, but it's turning out really good. The Pubic Hairline. James Patterson is a different type of an author. Shonda Williams. I like Ooh, I do too, except mine has to be a Red Bull. Here's my favorite thing to do with the book. Yes, Jackie. Yes, 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Stephen King. So I used to read his books when I was younger. I like a good mystery too. What did you drink just for shits and giggles, GSR? I'm not even drunk, and I was in a casino. But yes, it's a great read. B, why do you feel like you're boring? You're probably not. I read Danielle Steele too. I love a good 50 Shades of Grey book too. I love romance. I also love romance. You were drunk cleaning? Oh my God, with the music up? With your kids? What did you drink? Dr. Seuss books. Yes, I've read some James Patterson. Kind of hard for me to read. Big dog out. Peace. No, Verity. I have to remember that. I like a real twist. But Danielle Steele's difficult too. Ivanovich. Yes. Janet Ivanovich. Is that the Stephanie Plum series? Is that who wrote that? I love Verity. How to drink the shit out of wine. I had whiskey last night, so I was doing me a little crown and diet. You know what I mean? Yeah, Stephanie Plum, I loved hers. I love those. Yep. And Joanne, Dan's mom, read them years ago, and so she would read them, and then I would get them. Sandra Brown, I don't know who that is. You guys, you gotta remember, I'm just getting into reading again after years, because I used to read, sorry, itchy nipple. Nicholas Sparks is good too. Sad. I'm gonna be that grandma. People thought you were crazy. That's good. I like when people think I'm crazy. Better be crazy than a stick in the mud. You know what I mean? Slick and went. It's kind of a crazy night, but it's fine. Humans goes was all I need to see for comfort. Oh, thanks, Miss. Like I know you, Melissa. I was big on reading, yeah. So, going to all the viewings at the funeral home. God, that's gonna be me. What's up, Tommy? Just check and see how Mr. Thomas is doing, how he looks in that casket over there. God, she was funny. So, anywho, that was pretty much my excitement of the day. We have a live tonight, so hopefully I get a nap in, y'all. Crown and diet. You gotta balance it out somehow. I started with Jack, but the Crown is much smoother. I know better. Shit. So, I'm trying to think, do you remember the getting puberty for your girls? Yes, I do. All morning shots. I'd be dead if I drank all morning and all night. I couldn't do it. My body shuts down. After about 4 drinks, my body's like, yep, no more. 5 is pushing it. But after that, I'm out. Your leg and arm went numb? Shit. You had a lame arm and leg on the same side for energy drinks? Shit. Hi, Steven. The Secret, I think I did. Was that a Nicholas Sparks? Only 2 miles in so far. Yes. Booby pain is Hannah. Sorry, Hannah, I have to share this story. It was the cutest story ever. She was the only one. So my mom had just passed. So Tamara's asking about puberty in girls and asking if the girls had pain in their breasts. Yes. So I have a cute story. So Hannah, when she was going through the change, she was young. They always say that darker complected girls always go into puberty a little bit earlier, because Jennifer was much later. So she came to me one day. Yes, I'll get to that, Tamra. Hannah came to me in the hallway and she was crying. And I said, honey, what's the matter? She said, I think I'm dying. I said, what are you talking about? And she's like, I have a bump in my boob. And I was kind of giggling, laughing at the same time. I said, honey, what? And she goes, I think I have cancer like grandma, right? And I said, I kind of knew, you know, and I said, can I touch? Do you mind if mommy touches? And she's like, no, because she's hysterical at this point. So I felt one, then I felt the other. And sometimes one is a little bit bigger than the other, right? Because it's developing. So yeah, she had the nodules. That's normal. It hurts. And they're very sensitive to the touch. And I said, I giggled. And I said, honey, you're just growing boobies. Those little knots are so painful. I said, honey, you ain't dying. That's just the way our boobs start growing. They're gonna be sore. Leave them alone. And you can see they're all swollen, you know. The areolas are a little bit swollen. Completely normal. Completely normal. Jody Picoult is good too. So yes. Yeah. I know. Hannah was the same way. I think it was about in 4th grade when that happened. And, you know, she too, they associate death with their, you know, tell her it's normal and it hurts like a bitch. So maybe now too, I don't know if you get her anything to wear, but when I noticed the budding, call it the budding, she's 10. So it's about when Hannah started to, the budding. So I would get her like, she didn't want to wear bras at the time because she was a tomboy. So I got her like athletic bras. And they kind of made her feel better because I think the pressure, just letting them in a shirt sometimes, the sensitivity. So for Hannah, she liked to wear little sports bras. So maybe try that if you haven't already. So anywho, enough about puberty. Been through it, done that. Jennifer never came to me with that sort of stuff. I ended up having to figure her shit out. But yeah, I think, yeah, okay. And it should make them feel better. You know, like we couldn't run without a sports bra on. You know what I mean? So it's time. Yes, it's nothing. I promise you. Did you feel both sides? You'll see that they're both similar on each breast. Good morning, Life is Backwards. How are you? What's GSR doing with the gimpy leg and arm? GSR. Okay, it doesn't matter if you have a feeling. You still need to get your ass there and get it out. For the love of Pete. GSR, don't man me send Jerry over there with his excretions. Hi, Maria. So what are you guys doing? Anybody have any fun plans this weekend? You know, tomorrow's my mommy's day, her anniversary. GSR, I ain't playing. You know, shit happens. And I'm not wishing any ill will, but I hate women like you. I hate those people who procrastinate. You're right up there with Dan. Hasn't poked his poop. Hasn't done anything to help prevent. Prevention! 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 That's what it's all about. That's how you live. Get your ass in there, GSR. Enough. You got small kids. Pissing me off already. Shit. Oh my God, love's on. Karen. Stop it. That's something you don't fucking push aside. Take it from me. Lost my mom to cancer. Hell no. Yeah, so you guys take care of yourselves. That shit's important, and that's how we live. Early prevention. Rachel, get your ass in there. For the love of Pete, you guys. Don't piss me off. Oh, thanks, Tamra. Yeah, get your ass in there. You too, Rachel. Alex, it's okay. We're all up and down. Poke that poop. I know. Fucking pisses me off too. It's like you care about your family so much, but yet where's your prevention? Where's your preventative care? God, pisses me off. Cleaning the kitchen. Yes, you got to get it done before tomorrow because you ain't gonna have the weekend to do it. Lizette, that's so cute. What was her favorite color? God, I don't even know. Now I feel like an asshole. Shit. I'm serious. I'm serious. Hey, Danette, that's awesome. Danette just said she's 62. She's running laps in her basement. She doesn't have a real big basement, but it's enough to get me moving. That is amazing. When there's a will, there's a way, Danette. And I promise you, I used to do that shit, you know? We are getting rain on Monday. Well, so far. Grandpa's funeral Sunday. I'm sorry about that, Melissa. There's like a little episode at the casino with Clint and rude people, so I'm gonna have to write a little note to you, you know. Rach, she does love me. I have to go get better. Alex, I always say you have to find, and this is the biggest thing. Deeds, what'd you say? I ain't getting that. I always say, please GSR and let me know when you do it. So I don't have to be mad at you anymore. You too, Rachel, if you're still here. Get your shit done. Clint was just trying to alert one of the workers that her towel had dropped and kind of put his arm around her to tap her lightly. And she just said, I don't like that. I don't like to be touched. She said, I apologize. I just wanted to, and he got kicked out. My favorite color is pink. That I can answer. I know that. So you can do one for me. As far as Josh, I don't know. I don't know. Shit. I'm an asshole. You know, I don't know what, I'm trying to think what her favorite color is. I don't really know. I have to think about it. I am an asshole. I appreciate it. Dudes, I don't think I can be an asshole. You know what I mean? Like, I think my mom, I think she did like red. I really do kind of believe she liked red. She kept wanting to dye her hair red in her younger years. So does that say red for my mom? She liked red and purple. So you pick. You broke your toe? That sucks. I break mine all the time. Alex, I tell you this all the time. Happiness comes from within. Remember, we've had this talk. It's one of those things that you really have to soul search. Janice, yep. Janice. And her actually birth certificate is Jenny. Jenny. I don't know, don't ask. Oh, Cindy. Celebrate. I always do something for them. On my mama's birthday, her death day, I always do something. Yeah. Yep. So, Alex, pay attention. Heed your warnings of your body telling you, hello, Alex. I am speaking to you. We must work on our inner selves to find our true happiness. Set your boundaries with your mother, because a big part of it, I think, is your mom, and you're holding on to it. You gotta let it go like a fart. You don't hold farts in, do you? You let those fuckers go, because if you don't, you start bloating up. You know what I mean? I don't think you have. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. 94? Holy shit, Ems, that's 94, you know. Yes, I know, but it's all a trifecta, right? It's all a trifecta. So, yes, my mom's name was Janice. Her real name was Jenny. And they met these people on the boat to Ellis Island from Italy, and he was a jeweler. And they started, the story I have is they started calling her Janice, and it stuck. Weird. My mom was like only a couple years old at that point, but they called her Janice. So, let's see. And still driving. Isn't that crazy? You know, I see a lot of older people on the roads, right? Many of them should not be on the road. Yeah, so close, Rachel. My mom died at 53, and I was like 31, 32. Yeah. So it's horrible. So, I don't know. Susan, I don't know if it was. She was born in Italy, but... Oh, Karen, I'm so sorry. Those are hard. I couldn't imagine. Those of you who lose your kids, whichever way, from estrangement, whatever that is, you know, leads them to being estranged, or death, or, you know, to me that's like the same thing. So, hi Erica, 66, yeah, it's horrible. 30 years, shit. I know, isn't that crazy? My mom will be 18 tomorrow. Jenny, Janet. Yeah, yep. Italian girl, they're in the book. Isn't that cool? Any advice for a young alcoholic to get on the right path? Hold yourself accountable. So one of the hardest fucking things to do on this earth is hold yourself accountable. And if you fail, you try again. Most likely you will fail, because that's what we do. I know, Chess, you break my heart. Don't be acting like Paul. Is that your stone?
No, this was in front of me.
Is that your stone? Did you finally pass it? I thought you were holding me a badge of honor. Joke, too early for jokes? I was just gonna say, you're coming in like your uncle, all loud and shit. Gravel? The fuck? I have an organic growth. It's making my property look ugly.
It's called grass.
It's called moss. Yeah, the shit that's all over my driveway too. This is a note Dennis brought up to me with a hand, you know, it's a cleaning people to clean roofs and gutters. So, anywho, yeah, moss. Again. Does he ever ask about Janice? Not really. Not really anymore, unfortunately. Oh, bye, Mary. Have a good day. Yeah, her real name was Jenny. Your uncle came in loud and proud the other day. Wouldn't even make eye contact with me.
Loud and proud.
Well, you know how he comes in, bangs around and shit. Throwing shit around.
Oh, okay.
Didn't even say one word. I told Paul I wanted you here just for protection, but he didn't talk to me, so he's mad at me. Like it's my fault. Anywho, what are we doing
I
first?
don't think he's mad at you as much as he's mad at Paul.
Oh,
Paul, like the song.
what
I
happened?
said, stupid.
Well,
I'm
because he,
stuck out there, so I can do all bullshit.
Yeah.
He's stuck out there.
yep.
He's just like, man, deal with my dad, got to deal with all this, what I'm going to do. I said, I'll take care of everything out here. Oh, could you do that? Yeah, I can do that.
Well, I don't know. Are we gonna have to take that pallet wall down?
Oh, right there? I got to check and see what's going on.
Because it's super wet up there. Hold on, guys. Okay, but because it did come down at the bottom of the pallet wall.
Yeah.
So I don't know, you can look and see what you want to do, but it's super wet. It's literally, I put a towel there when it rained again, it's just coming down. So.
You gotta get things done.
Yeah.
Try to vanity, get that settled.
The shelves up in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that settled.
Did you hear Ed fell and hurt his ear? I'm dancing.
All the patchwork and scratching the floor off my face.
Okay.
So I'll have you take care of it.
Yeah. And then I'll help you or with the shelving for above the toilet, and then finishing the flat pallet wall to do the extra. Remember, we're gonna frame it off. So I'll help you with that when I'm done. So okay. Yeah. Paul Senior's pissed. He didn't even. January, I wish you could have been here. Put him in line. I was scared because he's just very, he doesn't hold back. You all know. You've heard him. And so I was like, to Paul Jr., I was like, is Dennis going to be here that day? Just in case. He's like, I have to check with Dennis. Yeah, he did. He didn't even look my way. I was on here and I was like, well, somebody's mad at me.
One person whose dad does not know
Is Paul.
is the fuck off.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
That's how all of them, you better keep your mouth. I'll stand right there. You better keep your mouth. Anybody else said, man, fuck.
Well, I didn't even ask because I was like, Paul, can you ask what he found up there? If he found like another opening or something?
Yeah, he said that there was something.
He did say? Anyhow, Alicia, everything is in my link, my link in my bio. All our accounts. You're on my main one right now, and that's it.
The whole thing.
We have to do the whole vanity?
It is the whole thing.
Yeah. So we were gonna see if you can just replace that middle section.
Which I can, figuring out the box. You can send that back.
No.
Money.
No. They gave me $40 credit. So they didn't charge me. So literally, I can save it if we have other issues, you know, or I just toss it. Yeah.
It'll end up being a whole thing.
Yeah. So I'll let you figure out what you want to do with it, how you want to do it. Alicia, you can. Most likely they're going to block you if you do it. How was the casino? No, I started winning towards the end, which I was excited because sometimes I just take money from Clint instead of paying the fees, and then I just pay him back. So I was able to pay him back last night. A little bit. Half a wedge. Yeah. So, what do you do on the treadmill? Why? Why not? People love it. Brenton, people enjoy my morning motivation on the treadmill. A lot of people have started working out, losing weight, eating better, just by me coming on and doing it. Yeah, I think he did, right? He went on YouTube for a little bit yesterday. Yep. You are? Congrats, Amanda, on your first half marathon. Does Dan work out with me? No. He walks about anywhere from 3 probably to 5 miles a day. Erica, I've had no side effects on Lexapro. None. So, just so you know. Other people, everybody's different. What kind of price range for renovating the bathroom? It depends on what you have done. Yeah. So people really like it. They exercise with me. They listen. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry. Sometimes we banter with the trolls. And we just try to live life and escape for a little bit. Kelly, yeah, it's been a long time since I've been running, so my lung capacity is pretty good. Yeah, so life is really hard. I try to going up. It's hard, Erica. You have to just do the best you can. 30K, it just depends on what you do. If you're redoing shower floor, painting, vanities, all that shit, yes. But 30K is pricey depending on what you're doing. I'm tired. Yes. I haven't slept very good for the last couple nights. Grandpa has been up a lot. Oh shit, I gotta have him look at my door. So, yeah, does Les have to go? Bye, Les, have a good one. Maybe I'll see you later on Zoom. So I'm gonna try my best to do, I'm kind of really busy tomorrow. So I didn't do a subscriber live last night. I was just beat, it was late. And there was no way I was gonna do anything good for you. So I'll try to do one, definitely I'll do one Sunday. And I'll try to do one tomorrow depending on what time I get home. Maybe if I have time at Josh and Rocky's, because we have a good gap. And if it's downtime there, maybe I'll get on for 30, 45 minutes, to talk to you guys. I think it looks toward our panic attacks. Yep. Lolita, that's why I did it. I'm able to pretty much talk myself down from a panic attack. Even before I went on Lexapro, it was just the amount of anxiety that I had. Paul, shit, what's your name? Dennis. Don't let me forget, I need your advice on my door in my bathroom that goes out to the patio. I can't lock my deadbolt. So I think the door either shifted and I need to make a bigger hole or move the hole or, so maybe if we can help me with that. Yeah, they have a lot of other different ones. So Lexapro primarily is for anxiety. They started using it for depression years ago, but they have found out over the years that it is more beneficial for the people who struggle with anxiety. It has been a godsend to me. It has been a godsend. I did have some fun. I always have fun at the casino. I mean, that's the thing. I love to go, right? I hate losing, but I enjoy it. What do you say? Never been in the Netherlands. They never helped Jolene. And that's sad because, I was so scared to do pills. It does, yeah. And I know a lot of people, there's Wellbutrin, yes, I've been taking Lexapro for over a year, Mike, I'm glad to hear. I know it's still tough, but hang in there. A couple more months. If not, or we go just to Vegas in June, right? I still want to do June. San Jose, California. Dan and I were from there. Yep. I know. If you stop gambling. You know what I mean? And I bet my Lexapro helps you dealing with all the stress you're under. It's the anxiety of not knowing, what's going to happen, how you cope. It's a lot of work to take care of somebody. Yeah. If I win, it's better, right? But even losing, I still enjoy going. June, then July, then August, and then September before Lou starts hunting. Hated Lexapro. Isn't that weird? How certain people don't like it. And it's just weird. Our body makeups are so different. It depends how much you use. Isn't that the truth? Just keep coming once a month until Lou hunts. That makes up for his 6 months of hunting. And he leaves you. I'll tell him I said so, since I'm the boss over there. That's right. And if he says anything, you send him my way. Xanax, yeah. Xanax is really hard to get in our medical group. They're very picky about Xanax. They give you other things like Ativan and all that stuff. Thanks, Callie. Karen, I know, I'm still trying to plan it. I want to plan it when I haven't been it. And if he doesn't listen, just say tough shit. I'm going anyway. But I'm still planning on June, you guys, so don't let me down. Y'all have enough warning so you can start saving. Yeah, the impending doom. But yes, it's very hard to get it prescribed because of the way people abuse it, you know? Does anybody know why I can't see Dan's latest videos on TikTok? Have no idea. Have no idea. Bellagio or Venetian? I don't know. I like the shops in the Bellagio. They're all kind of cool, you know? They all have their own vibe. I've never really been a big Venetian fan, but there are a lot of people are. So, you know, it is what it is. No, a personal training, shit, I don't know anything about muscles and, you know, what goes with what. I just do my thing. Bellagio's pretty, yeah, I don't know. I don't spend a lot of time, you know, honestly, in the resort. I sleep, you know? So the room choice isn't really that big of a deal. Sorry, that your uncle did all that. Very dangerous, Donna. Mine's 5 miles down the road. You know, Brett Favre. The bed bugs at the Venetian. Do you know how many of those places probably have bed bugs? Y'all, it's just best to keep the lights out and close your eyes. And bring a little thing of Lysol with you. You know, Esty, we've talked about it. People would love for us to do podcasts, but Dan's like, I don't understand what the difference is. You know, isn't this kind of like our podcast? So, I don't know. I mean, if I did a podcast, I probably would have to... Benzos are terrible, yeah. They are. They are. So, oh, LA, you know who, one of my followers sent me that, Tim. He's like, I saw that and I had to get it for you. Isn't that cool? Yeah, so, you know, it's just one of those things like Dan's like, I don't know what we would talk about on a podcast that we don't already talk about here, you know, in this place. So, I don't know. Andy, TikTok is not a huge moneymaker unless you sell things. TikTok Shop, people makes a lot of things off of it. I would make more money if I participated in the TikTok Shop. You make also good money if you get sponsorships and if you sell all the doohickeys, but I'm not trying to sell myself to the devil for just money. If I want to sell something, I'm gonna do it the way I like it. And if I like it. So everybody's trying to bug me too. So I use the brand Mary Ruth's for vitamin supplements. And my daughter keeps saying, Mom, you should sign up for the social media thing where you can, you know, give them codes for discounts and then you make a little on the back end because it's something you like and they use it. So I don't know. And my Zoomies said the same thing. They're like, you should do it because you love it, right? And everybody on Zoomies said, you know, they buy it because of me anyway. So why not make a little side cash if you can do that? Those are the things that I wouldn't mind doing. The things that I recommend, that I stand by, the things that I like. I don't know what Happy Juice is. So I'll keep you posted if I do sign up for that because I love the vitamins. And honestly, I've been using them for, gosh, well over a year. And I can tell you the things that I like, the things that I've tried. And right now I'm taking shit. Why can't I think of the word? Immunity one, gummy. And I put it even in Andrew's. I make Andrew take it. And I like it. So I'll probably sign up for it because people are bugging me to do it. Yeah. I love it. It's my favorite stuff. Kind of pricey, but people that got into battles were, oh yeah, but I don't want to do the battles. Yes, I've been using it for over a year and I love it. I do, honestly. I think this last one that I tried, I switched between 2 liquid vitamins because it's good to change it up. I also take their iron gummy. And then they have good, I've done their probiotics before. They have drops for like lion's mane and elderberry and all. They have a huge source of them. And they seem like a good company. And I have been using their products for over a year. I really like it. Okay, Mary Roos. So I'll look into it. I'll sign up for it today. And then that way, because it's expensive, so you definitely want to get a coupon code. Also, they have subscriptions, right? So mine are on subscriptions, and you also get points every time you order. So that way you can go back and buy your additional stuff with the free points. Yeah, you know, somebody said supplements are toxic. Belinda, I don't take a supplement any longer because they just don't dissolve and they hurt my stomach. These are the ones that they're liquid, and I love them. I don't know if it's as toxic as it is. If you don't eat enough and get enough of those nutrients, you absorb what you can and piss everything out at the end. I think liquid is a lot better than pill form. Yeah, the coupon, I think they like offer like, I don't know. I don't want to talk up my ass, but I think it helps. Like my hair has done amazingly well with it. And I have tried, you guys, everything. I have tried everything. Nothing has worked, right? So for me, when I see something and feel that something is actually finally working, I'm fucking ecstatic. I think this is the only vitamin that I have taken that I've noticed a difference in my hair. To help that. Yeah, Erica, have you ever thought about getting that daith piercing? I'm still like thinking those daith piercings are really good for that. Everybody who's had them says that it helps. Have you tried Ritual? No, I haven't. I haven't tried Nutrafol. No. I got started on this Mary Roos and I've loved it. So that's one of the things I like. But my friend, Hannah's roommate, you know what? Yes, I'll look into the piercing. Yes. And so a lot of people who've had migraines, that helps. Something about cherry juice too. Anybody hear the thing about cherry and walnuts? I think those things, yeah, I don't know if they do the same thing, Kay, about the deodorant, but I do love that deodorant. So does Hannah. Yeah, Heather, and I think aren't you pissed about that? They're like, bitch, how does yours work and mine not? I'd be so pissed. So my Hannah's friend says that she tried the Nutrafol and she has really thin hair. She didn't see any difference. But the Mary Roos, she says she thinks is working. So, anywho, I know I would be ticked too. I've read piercing the ear of day that also helped folks with migraines. Yes. And it has to be like one side or the, like I forgot like how you have to do it, but I think. Bye, Tamara. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's great. So for the piercing, it helped a little, but I think, well, I do too. I mean, I don't think it's not going to take the headaches away. I mean, let's be real. It's not going to take the whole thing away. But I have heard that it does help with them. But I think walnuts too. Walnuts, something with cherries, or is cherries with insomnia? I think cherries is with insomnia. Yes, I think walnuts are really good with migraines. One of the nuts. So, I don't know. A hug. Juanito, he might die if I gave him a hug. Which one of the Mary Roos do I have? I'm using one of the newest ones out right now. I can't remember the name of it. But cherry's juice. Oh, you have, Karen has hers pierced. She says she likes it. Sometimes in public. With your friends here. So anywho, oh, stop it, creams. So it's whatever one, gosh, I can't remember the name of it. I'll let you guys know. Tomorrow is her passing date. On top of that, request boxes in your life. You know, I wouldn't mind doing that. I wouldn't mind doing that. I know a lot of people who aren't used to social media may get a little uncomfortable. But I guess you don't have to show your face, right? So you could just use your voice. I wouldn't mind popping you in with boxes if you guys want to talk. I don't know how to do it, but do you have a preference on not doing the walking in real life rather than a treadmill? I think cherry juice, yeah. Cherry juice, yeah. I'm not a big, I've always just been on a motorized exercise thing because I read a lot before I started social media. So, but yeah, I don't mind. If people wanted to ask questions, I think it would be more interactive. It could be different. We can almost do it like on a specific day and say that we'll do more of an interactive, anybody who wants to ask questions or talk or ask my opinion on something can pop up in a box. Hi, Ada. Yes, you too. We still haven't proven piercing the day helps folks. However, yeah, I believe sometimes the mind is the powerful thing. You know? I believe that if your mind thinks it, it will change it. I think there's a true thing about placebo effect. I do believe if you believe, and it will happen. I do believe that. So if you get a date piercing and magically your migraines are healed, then most likely it's, you know, overcoming the mental thing. It's manifestation, yes. I do. I really do believe in manifestation, you know, honestly. Mary T, I don't like that kind of question. I think it's rude and it's disrespectful to people who are anything or how they claim to be. I don't like that. I think it's really rude and disrespectful. I think you should be ashamed of asking a question like that. In today's society, with pronouns and shit like that, who fucking cares? And it's disgusting. Botox, I don't think it was my oh yeah. I've heard about Botox. And my doctor, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I hate when people ask those things, you know? They think they're funny, and all those things just are so disrespectful to just anybody, any race, any person who's going through a change or any, you know, God, I hate that shit. And who does it matter? The date piercing, it's the inner ear piercing. Yeah, it's the inner ear piercing. Botox helped me with my jaw clenching too. It is very expensive to keep up. But you know, I'm gonna tell you something else that's amazingly amazing is PT, jaw PT. I'm telling you, it works. So look into it. I get it done through my medical offices. So try that. No, I don't have that piercing. It kind of creeped me out a little bit. $800. Oh, I just have to pay $50 a visit once a month. Yeah, and I went with my friend when she got it done. She said it didn't hurt, but I heard a pop, and I don't know the pop. Pop. I can't do the pop. I mean, I can do it. I kind of want to do it, but pop. Something with the cartilage that pops, you know? But she said it wasn't bad. Thanks, Shay. Hello from Norway. It hurts like hell. Shit. Well, Heather just said it hurts like hell. And it's a thicker cartilage piercing in there. Like this is little. That is like, if you feel that, oh my God, you had your tongue pierced. That's one thing I couldn't do. You notice that everybody who has tongue piercings, you know, their tongue swells up. Yes, if it gets rid of migraines, let me tell you, it's a quick, right? It's quick. It's quick to get back to us for migraines. You know, Karen, if it helps, you know, and if she struggles, it's worth it. You pierce your tongue? Y'all, nipple piercing is the worst. Been there, done that. Hurt like a motherfucker. Yep. And they tricked me. I was just going to go in and get one. You know, I was just going to go in and get one. You know, one. And then they convinced me to get the other one done. Because, you know, Kendall had one. So I was like, I'm going to do it. One. And then they convinced me to do two. Let me tell you. The second one hurt like a motherfucker. It hurt. It hurt. And I think my nipples were erect for like 2 weeks. They were very uncomfortable. They were very uncomfortable. You wanted the bean pierced? Do you know what you have to do to get that done? You have to literally, well, it depends where you get it pierced. Oh, I would want to see that. GSR, if you had that, I would be like, let me look. I need to see the hair in the bean. You have the ears. Yeah, I took out my nips. I took out the nips because I just felt like it's not something a 43-year-old should have. The bean. So it depends on where in the area you get it done. You have to be doggy. You have to be all fours. And you have to bark while they pierce you. Just kidding, you don't have to bark. I would have got scared too. And there's no way I want somebody in my hoo-ha. It's already horrible that you have to, you know, the gynecologist looks at it, right? You have some stranger with tats and, you know, every piercing imaginable fumbling around in your cookie. Isn't that like cheating? I don't know. Could you imagine, honey, I'm going to get my cookie pierced. Do you mind? It's a male. No, golly. So I had somebody who I knew, and she had to get on all fours to get her area pierced. Hell no. What's pearls? Pearls? Where you got your pearls? Where are they located? What? So, and all you freaks with the tongue, and women, what were you doing that for? Allie, don't poke your eyeball. Ginger snap. Do you have to be freshly shaved? Do you have to be freshly trimmed before you go in for that piercing? Or do they shave you right there on the spot? Like an episia? Huh? Ugh.
Literally the second step.
You don't have to build the drawers. Ugh, little accessory. The tongue, you freaks. I know what that tongue is for. The pierced chocolate chip. Man in the boat. You pierce the man in the boat. Man in the boat, the buoy, the pearl in the oyster, the magical star in the sky. You were not innocent with the tongue piercing. All you people who claim to be innocent with the tongue piercing, there's only one thing that is good for a tongue piercing. Don't lie to me. I know. At 14. Well, you know what I was doing at 14? Just kidding. But I did think my boobies looked cuter. I did think they looked cuter. You had the hood pierced? You had it drop to your knees? Do they do it from the front or the back? You had the hood piercing? What the fuck possessed you to do that? In the boat. Jolene said, please don't pierce the man in the boat. He will sink. Shit, it's a squirter. You had no business having it pierced at 15 and 14, you girls. Your friend pierced it for you? The tongue or the hood? What? I know, it's the shepherd's pie. King George, Prince Albert. Y'all with the Prince Albert piercings, I would like to try that. Just old and boring. I was freaky too back in the day. I'm old and boring too. Dad's like, rewind, honey, rewind. Get to the good years. Cypress, that's cool though. I like the tattoo stories because I think they tell a story. Since she looked like she fell into a taco box. I do. Next time, for all you people who think you're boring now and you were fun back in the day, tell your husbands, rewind. Get to the good years, honey, because those aren't happening anymore. Lots of self-discovery, lots of things I would never do again, and I had no business doing it the first time. Lots of scarring. And what the fuck was I thinking? Hell no. I'm vanilla baby. Vanilla baby right here. I like the old, just plain and simple. Don't give me a Kama Sutra book because I don't want to experience. Things get stuck and then you got to have things, the paramedics come in and dislodge your member from other things, and it's just very tricky. Last tattoo in Vegas, let's do it, Sherry. She dangled. What did she dangle? You dangled? You had a dangler? Could you imagine? Can I have, I'd like a, like the belly button piercings, remember? When they had the little chandeliers hanging from the belly button, and I'm thinking to myself, how the hell are you walking around with a chandelier attached to your belly button? Like, that's gonna get caught. Something's gonna yank on it. It might drop in the toilet when you're pissing, among other things, right? Could have died, right? Yeah. I'd like to get the piercing in my hood. I want an ornament. I want to be big, bold, and proud down there. And I want to excite myself. I want to be asexual so I can please myself anytime, just walking. I had a Betty Boop. No, you did not. Stop it. All y'all with the fucking dangling. Why? What the hell? I'm boring. I'm almost 52, Crystal. Here's the 50 gang. I know. God, when I did my nips, I thought I was living large. I was like, ooh, I'm getting a little bit back. I feel spicy. I feel like, did you know I just got my nipples done? Walking around. Hey, did you see these? You want to see something cute? No, I never understood them either, and now I have 7. I think they're cool. Her belly button. It got caught. Shit. I had my belly button in June, beginning of June. I had my belly button done for years. Kept getting pregnant, had to take it out, re-pierced it again. Finally, I took that fucker out too because I didn't need a chandelier to hang. My skin was hanging. So the ring itself, kind of hanging with it, and it was not cute anymore. Because if you guys didn't know, as you age, shit starts. Your skin's not as tight as it used to be. So my nipples were cute, but it is what it is. Hi, Eureka. But when your belly button starts hanging, because the skin's hanging and your piercing is hanging, Y'all, I don't want to be judgy, but I'm going to be judgy for a moment. You know what I thought I looked like? Now, if you are this woman, I apologize, but I just can't do it for myself. I'm not going to say it because I might offend somebody. You know those women, just picture in your head. Remember the woman from Something About Mary? You know, the woman, the woman. Not Cameron Diaz, but the older woman who was orange. She smoked, she drank, and everybody, I'll wait until you guys catch up. Okay, yes. So, women vacation later in life, right? They look like that. Most women. Well, some women. And, they got the bleached hair, they got up, it's aqua netted up, and it doesn't move, and they wear turquoise. Magda. Yeah, that's it. The Magda women, you know what I mean? Magda, the turquoise, the fake eyelashes, they're still prancing around. They're still prancing around in their two pieces. Their fake tans running off in their white two pieces. I don't know why they always have to be white. And they're walking around. They're walking around with chandelier belly buttons. Piercings. You know what I mean? Don't deny it. I know you know what I'm talking about. And their belly buttons are hanging with the piercing. But here's the thing, the piercing is not hanging it. It's already hanging because our skin gets hanging. I have said I never want to look like that. So I took it out. And I even switch it to a smaller earring because they're like, yeah, your skin's just, shifts and you know what I mean. Jelly bean, whatever. It's a smaller thing. And we put it in there and it was cute for a minute and then it still was dropping. So I took it out because I don't want to be like one of those women like, isn't she 50? I mean, your mama's 50, right? What? What's she messing with that for? Is she trying to get attention? It was time. Kind of regretting taking out the nips, though. Dan was kind of sad that I took those out because it didn't make him look cuter. It looked cuter. But I'll tell you what, I ain't going through that shit again. Hell no. You will not catch me doing those piercings again. I'll pierce my belly button, right? I was going to get dolphins encircle my belly button, and they got worried if I got pregnant. They were turned into whales. It's not even what would happen during pregnancy. What the fuck is that shit gonna look like after pregnancy? That's weird, Julie. I don't know. No. Your body rejected it? Well, nothing, Kay. Just going for fun. Hold on a minute. I ripped mine out one time, accidentally. I was sweating. I was trying to put that fucker back in because I had just had him for a month and it fell out. I was sweating. I was naked. My hair was in a towel. Dan couldn't even help me. He was sick. I was lightheaded. I was nauseated. But I was like, I was going to piss it. I don't know what happened. I think it just, fuck. It hurt. I just feel that feeling and I'm sweating. Dan's like, Danielle, just go to I ain't going back there. I've already been traumatized. After pushing and, I don't know, I got it in. And then it was just tender. There were a lot of work. I love Mr. Rogers too. Yeah, it was horrible. I don't know why I just felt like, I don't know. But nobody saw them but Dan. You know what I mean? So that was stupid. I don't know. I'll watch a few minutes because yeah, sometimes too straight. Far rightist. You wear slacks and cardigans like Mr. Rogers. GSR, I don't know why, but I could picture you with a bowl cut, glasses, and that outfit on with straight pubes. She works at a hospital and a patient said that my daughter had very good veins. Oh, that's Cindy. That's funny. Is that totally... I'm sorry I said that. But when you slacks and cardigans. I just see a little GSR slack. You re-pierced your tongue? Y'all with the tongues. I just picture her with those little round glasses, gold rimmed, little bowl cut with straight pubes. Oh shit. She looks cute in her cardigan. The vision I have of her looks, that there's an actress that dresses like that, and I can't think of her name, and her hair is kind of the same way. So I think that's what I it popped in my head. Oh shit balls. I'm going to hell. It's okay. I already know it. If there was a hell. Oh shit, I probably shouldn't have said that. If there's a heaven and hell, is there any place in between? Is this earth? Is the in-between earth? I just am asking. I don't know. It would go back through the hole in the tongue. Yeah, because the tongue, that's what he said. Honey, I just wanted to see if it would still fit in the hole. Yeah, honey, it did. Read the Bible. It's not my type of reading I like, Jason. I'm not a religious soul, but for those of you who are religious, what's the in-between? Is it a mighty kingdom? Is it a middle of a, like, earth? That's the middle. There's got to be another place, like a 2.5, middle and a half, where if you're teetering between heaven and hell, there should be a place. Purgatory. Purgatory? Well, what do you do in purgatory? Is purgatory kind of like it can be fun? Or is it still miserable? What was that show, Dan, with, what's his name? And it was like the elevator, and it was like floor 2.5 or 13.5, the in-between. I want to go, well, what's purgatory? Jolene, let's be real. I'm going to hell. If there is a hell, Dan has he has the Sir Mix-a-Lot piercing. Yeah, we're going to call it the Sir Mix-a-Lot. He likes to mix it in the hole, mix it good. It gets everything nice and smooth inside. If you have any polyps or anything that grows, when he whips it around, it kind of pokes them like a pimple popper. And, and then it cleans the insides of your tubes. I don't want purgatory. I want to be able to, like you have I feel the meadow. You have a meadow with flowers and daisies, like going to the Wizard of Oz, remember? Follow the Yellow Brick Road. Where, where it's like you get ocean. I just have all these different lands. In the middle, what I think of is somewhere in between heaven and hell where you have maybe not really the niceties of meadows and beauty, but you have a little bit of both. Just because we didn't know where to put you, because you were on the teeter-totter of one or the other, and we couldn't decide, so we just placed you in the land of the in-between. The land of the in-between, where there might be a little bite here and there just for the shit you did to people, the things you thought about people in your not right mind. You know what I mean? I don't know. Purgatory's living assistance. It's in a home. Well, I can't say that. I feel bad laughing about that because some people have no choice. You know what I mean? Sally, what's up, girl? How you hanging? How you feeling? Are you smiling? I don't think I'm going to heaven. If there's a thing, purge. Yeah, I need somewhere where I can purge and dance. If there was such a thing as hell, I'm going in the magic bus, down, straight down. I don't think I've done enough in my lifetime of goodness. I've had some evil moments. I've had some bad moments, and I've had some things I probably shouldn't have experimented with. And I believe you can't be in the righteous land, in the kingdom of heaven, if you aren't perfect. I think you have to be perfect and live a good life and not have those thoughts that I had and still have sometimes. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I judge myself. Already know it. Straight to hell I go. What's Dan say? Sir Mix-a-Lot? We're going to call Dan Sir Mix-a-Lot from now on. I'm in heaven every day. Oh, Jesus. Juicy fucking chicken. Don't fall for that shit. Juicy fucking chicken. Tripping. We're tripping, people. We're tripping. Sorry. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. So I do this every fucking time. Every time it was buffering. I waited for you to tell my story. So this is what pisses me off. Anybody dermaplane? Anybody dermaplane themselves? I dermaplane myself. I dermaplane. Oh, what's that? Wow, Deb, that was a thing. And I cut myself every fucking time. Look at, can you see it? 2 times. 2 times. That little corner just nips me.
Figured it out. I think it might be easier to take apart the other one and replace the part.
Take apart the whole thing?
Yeah. I got to screw in a lot of these pallets and pound in a lot of these little twist things.
Yeah.
And all the only thing I gotta do there is take apart.
Oh.
Instead of having to put it all together.
Okay. And then do it, yeah.
Yeah. Then
Okay.
you have the whole vanity and box to do it and just say,
Okay.
oh, I don't like it, I want to send it back, you might pull it back.
Oh, shit. Oh, now I see where you're going.
Yeah, you see where I'm going with it?
Now I see where you're going. All right. Okay.
That's not a big deal.
All right.
You don't have to add it.
Yeah. Okay. Because all you have to do is just take out the drawers, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So no, all the thing I gotta do is take the drawers out and then just
Take the top off.
twist things and then.
Are you going to have to cut that piece again in the bottom?
No, that piece is right here.
Okay, so you don't have to do that.
Nope.
Okay.
That's why I don't want to have to put this one together, because then I'm gonna have to recut it.
Yep.
and
Perfect.
all that, so-
Yep. Do what you got to do.
Okay.
Hi, Cruella. 28 weeks. Oh, girl. You and your pregnancy. 7. I still can't get over 7, girl. No, Italian girl. That's my friend Dennis, helping me with some things. Yeah, right here. But sorry, you guys. It's crazy today. Anywho, Patty stuck the dermaplane thing in her nose. Girl, don't do that. No. Trust me, I tried a little time too, and I was like, what the fuck am I thinking? Nope. Don't do that. Bad idea. Abort the mission, Patty. Abort the mission. I know it's really, all right, maybe we shouldn't talk about the religious stuff because, you know, people get really weird. I started that. I apologize, but maybe let's go to religion talk just because I don't want to offend people. Sorry. My fault. My bad. Hold on. I need to get some water. Yeah, and I think just because religion is such a, you know, it could be subjective to some, and, you know, everybody believes things differently, and I don't hold judgment on what you believe or how you believe, but I think we're kind of getting into a little tricky slope over here on the YouTube. I started it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to continue it or to make it get like that. So let's just put it on the back burner. Not good. Religion and politics, never good. Oh, Erica, I'm tired. Oh, Sarah, I've done that before. You accidentally, because you have to be very careful when you're doing it. If you do it around your eyebrows and stuff, I've taken off the tip right in here. Not cute. I know, Crystal, people need to learn, but people can't, you know? And it's getting a little tricky over here. I'm not really paying it too much attention, but the little bit I am, I'm like, all right, let's just, yeah, just the tip. I took just the tip off. Um, what the fuck does that, Bray, what the fuck does that mean? I would not. I would be, what? I can't even repeat that. I still have my tip pillow. It's still up there. No, I was joking about Dan's, no, because I don't belong to a religion. Yeah, well, oh, yours was the other day. Yeah. Sarah, where was this conversation earlier? In high school to be different and freak me out. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. Uh, Hi Candace, how are you? I don't know. I'm not a giver in that department. I'm not a giver in that department. So I would never be a giver. So I don't know how that could make me feel good. Oh no, don't hide her. Kim, no, she's fine. She's fine. No, she's fine. Bring her back. Don't she's fine. Um yeah, no. Bray's fine. I like Bray. She's funny. Um to fit in. Do you know that you wouldn't have fit in if you shaved off your eyebrows? Yes, Dan and I are on tonight. I actually ran about 5 miles and I walked 2. So I did 7 total. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, no. She's good. Bray's good. Bray, you're back. Sorry. Apologies. Hi in Sydney. What's on my finger? A tattoo. I have tattoos on my finger. I love finger tats. I would like to get a little one here, but I don't know. Am I too old for that? I don't know. Oh, thank you, Ova. Is that how you say it? Did my brows in high school. Yeah, they're really thin brows. Why do women have to use the fucking F word? Judy, it sounds bad for us old people. Judy, I apologize. Not really, but it's the way I speak. And it's not meant to be disrespectful to people in any way, but it's part of my persona. It's part of my personality. I say fuck numerous times a day. And I take the Lord's name in vain all the time because that's just how I was raised. Ed was raised, he takes that name all the time. It doesn't mean the same thing to us as it does to other people. And here's the thing, you are free to not watch people who cuss. And again, I do it because it's something I do. I'm not gonna even say I don't try not to because I'm 49 and I don't care. And I don't really think it projects anything about me or my beauty or the type of person I am. That's not me. I believe everybody has the freedom of self-expression, whether it's tattoos or piercings or foreign language or cussing or dressing a certain way or acting a certain way. I'm trying to be funny. I don't think it's something that I judge people for. Just saying. And if it bothers you, it's okay, but you don't need to announce it to people because most of us really don't care because it's us. You either like it or you don't, and I appreciate that. But and a lot of people actually hate the cussing, but because they like me, they tolerate it. Simple as that. But let's remember, I'm not forcing you to be here. Yeah. Just saying. I don't force you or anybody to be here. And I respect you for your opinion. I don't need to hear it, but I respect your opinion about cussing and old people not liking it. Dan's mom doesn't like cussing either. I'm respectful in front of her, but when I'm in a platform, I don't want to think about those types of things. You know what I mean? If a bee flew in your car, you pull over the side of the road, you open your doors, and get it the fuck out. Yeah. And I don't mind, I get people don't like it, and especially older people, religious people. People don't like it, but I don't think it's something that needs to be said.
You know what I mean? Unless it's a family member or something, or a friend that you, I just honestly don't think I could be friends with somebody who doesn't like to cuss or doesn't respect me enough for the good traits that I do have to say, sorry, I can't be friends with you because you cuss too much. Bye. You know, um, but I also would never tell somebody, those things, especially on social media. Yeah, it's an adult, like I'm an adult, right? I think. Fuck. Am I still 18? Wouldn't that be nice? That's the first thing I would do. The first thing I would do. If I went back in time, I would take a look down there. I want to see what that looked like before. You know? The Pootin' the cookie, the man on the boat. Was the man on the boat hidden? Or was he still up front and rowing? I don't know. Come on. Don't tell me you wouldn't look. Any woman? No? Come on. Immediately if we went back, I tell my kids take a Friday. GSR, every time I say my kids, I said, remember to take a picture of your cookie. I'm telling you girls, you will remember when I'm long dead. Mom said, and now we don't remember what it looks like. Just don't share it in the cloud, because I don't want to be scrolling through pictures in the cloud one day and see, the cookies. I would probably be able to distinguish whose is whose, because of the color of their skin. However, yeah, you'd cry. I would literally get naked and run around if I was 18 again. The things that I don't want to see mine. Ah! I walk by the mirror. Lily said, I thought mine was fun until you told me to look at it. Oh, shit. I always tell you guys never to take advice from me. Why'd you go look? I probably told you it's something you shouldn't have done. Crap, this thing's ugly. Oh, I swear to God. Did you have 2 shower drinks after that? Abort the mission. It's an ugly fucker, isn't it? It's not cute. Mine's a dried prune. Yeah, I think it was with the hand mirror. Hey, y'all, Botox, shit, that thing will plump it up. I don't want a plump bean. It's already big enough. Shit. But I would literally love to see what the breasts look like, everything's tight. You don't appreciate the things you have when you're younger, right? And you think, God, I can't wait. God, I'm fat. I'm this, I'm that. Oh, look at my legs. What I wouldn't give for my tight ass skin back then. You know what I mean? What I wouldn't give for my cute little perky little breasts, instead of these deflated big old nipples. What happens, No fupa. No fupa, for those of you who have fupa now, is scared to hang lower. Yeah, and if you got big balls, that shit's gonna knock your knees out. You gotta be careful. It used to be, gravity. Fuck gravity. And I don't know about your cookie, but things start dropping. Now I know, oh wait, Cruella, I don't know why you're laughing, girl. You've had 7 kids. Are you pushing those things through your cookie? Girl, I want to see what yours looks like after 7. My boobs are pointing north and not south. Shit. They're pointing north? Did you get a failed boob job? Oh my God. Justice for the cookies. I have 3. And let me tell you, that last one killed the cookie. That last one, it's like deflated. It looks droopy and not poofy. Now I understand what hair is for. Hilarious. I am now decided what hair is for. You know what I mean? Hair is to hide that shit. We we have to cover the fallen pussy. Yeah. And it's now I understand why older women should have hair. Nobody wants to see that shit. Just let me see I'll navigate my way into the hole. That's it. We don't need to see all the pussy attributes. It's really sad. Every time I take off my pants, and I see it, I'm just like, God, it looks like a deflated hamburger bun. It's like a hamburger bun that's been mushed and squished with the little thing in the middle that pokes out. I don't know. Just turn. Cruella. Girl, wait till the 7th one comes out. Send me a picture. When you're in there, after you deliver, just be like, can you help a sister out down there, please? Can you attach it up and out and push it back in? Any tucking techniques? Can you fold it and trim it? Can you do something? Oh, shit. It looks dry. That's what it is. It's dehydrated. It's the broken. And I feel, Cruella, when you push that fucker out, I want a picture. I'll let you heal first, and then I want to see what it looks like. I want to see what's hanging, what's sagging, and what's not working right. Oh my God, refold the napkin. It's so sad, but it's so true. Oh Lord, I don't know what it looks like. I took off my pants today and I looked down and I'm like, God. And I feel like the more I talk about it, it's a 3-fold. Mine would be like a 6-fold. I don't really know what the fuck mine would be. You got to push the knife back down or something. Like all the silverware is poking out. There's no more hiding the silverware. The goodies. The goodie is right out for for everybody to know. Like, see. It's like take off well, I don't have to work hard to find out where yours is. No. It's wide. Yeah. I don't know. It's just there. I don't know. But those lips. God. I don't know. They used to be plumper, just like my breasts. They're dilapidated. They're just like hangy skin folds. Like a sad, dried up mango. With a little dehydrated prune in the middle. I don't know. Oh, God. Dan still wants it, but I feel like I kind of feel that the more I've talked about it, now, like, when it's time for the, rolling around on the hay, in the hay, or on the bed, whatever you want to call it, Dan's always like, let me look at it. You want to what? Please, let's not. You know what it looks like. It hasn't changed in at least 19 years since I pushed out your son, and you're making me feel uncomfortable. Why do we need to see it? Do you not know where to go? Do you not know where to aim? What is the problem? Why are we looking? I'm uncomfortable. I'm gonna start growing my hair out. Bring back the poof. I'm back. I'm bringing the poof back. I need to hide that shit. Nobody should see that. God. I mean, what happens? You know, I can tell you one thing. I would not be walking around naked in a gym. You know, the shower. I would not. I would move the curtain. You don't have to move my curtains. They're not, no, the curtains don't hide a thing. I need a curtain to hide certain things. Yeah. I need a cookie mullet. I need a merkin. I'm getting me a merkin. And I'm just going to put it on there because I think it would be fun. It would just be, you just know. These women, you know, these women walking around naked in these, you know, gym bathrooms, like tapping, hey, Sally, what's going on? How was your day? Yeah. Putting lotion on with their legs up on the counters and shit. Like, how's it going? Yeah, it's great over here. You know, yep. Just was full on naked, just the legs up, lotioning up, you know, blow drying their hair, bending over. Hey, can you pick up that sock for me, Barb? Sure, let me get that, Sally. You know, just all their kit and caboodles out. Boobs dropping to the floor, like no shame in their game. The fuck, I need that sort of security in my life. I need it. I want to be able to put my leg up, talk to y'all, and lotion up and not feel insecure about my doodleberry. You know what I mean? But I could never do it. I'm too embarrassed. I'm embarrassed of my doodleberry. You're not going to see me ever naked in those things unless I have a little merkin on my front side. I wouldn't care if I have a merkin on. I would walk around. You know, my boobs are all right for almost 50. They're small, so they don't really hang. Doodleberry. I seen one before and the lips were hanging. I know. I can't tell you, though. Sometimes I was like, you know, like early 20s when I was in the Laguna Racquetball Club down the street. It was like a nice, you know, these older women. I'm not joking when I say they're putting their fucking... I walked in there, go to the bathroom, and I'm like, what are these women doing? What are these women doing? Is this normal? Even then, when I was confident in my body, I didn't even know what was going on down there, nor did I don't think it looked like that, though. That's the difference. I still wouldn't strap my shit around. I still would not put my leg up. Your leg up on the counter. And some of these bushes in that room needed to be fucking trimmed. Some of those bushes were like 5 feet long. Out. You know, not long like GSR and straight, but poofy. Like it was protection. You know? Like, you know, get away from me. You gotta find the joy. You gotta find the stick. You gotta find the bean. I don't know. No. The bush. I don't know. Don't know. How do y'all do it? And men. Don't get me started with the men. You guys do the same shit. I've heard about your locker rooms, sitting in saunas with your legs spread, you know, sitting there just talking about Billy Bob, you know, how's Tiger Woods doing in the U.S. Open? Well, Bob, I think he's fine. All right, well, good. 7 par yesterday. Oh, that's good. That's good. All right, well. Hey, Bob, how are your grandkids? Oh, they're doing great over there. Yeah. I'm tired, little fuckers. Man, they make me tired. I know. And they just sit there, naked, belly, man boobs, junk just hanging out. Do we not cover ourselves up anymore? The hell y'all naked for in there? Nobody has any privacy anymore? Not to mention you guys bending over and shit. You know, things swing. I mean, are you afraid your shit's gonna swing into somebody else? You guys are awful pretty close. Hey there, Chuck. Hey there, Henry. What are you doing today? Oh, I thought I'd go get some lunch and have a bourbon. What are you doing? Oh, that sounds great. Do you mind if I join you? No. You're close. One quick swing. Because you know what happens to older men? That shit gets long. Never have I ever Never have I ever seen a young, beautiful woman walking around naked in a gym bathroom. Any of you men seen handsome young bucks naked? No, there's a reason for that. Privacy. And you're scaring all those motherfuckers away. You're scared. You're giving them a look into their future, men. Cover it up. Don't let them see the shit that's about to hang. Shit be bending over, showing all your secrets. Nobody wants to see that shit. No, not cute. But I think it's more with the older generation, you know. I think it's really, you know, and I remember thinking, because I was younger at the time, I was in my 20s, before Jennifer. And I remember the women like showering with the shower curtains open. I'm like, what is happening? Well, let me get naked and show them what it should look like. No, just kidding. Just kidding. No, I would never do that. But god damn. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Ooh, cover up, you old people. Nobody wants to see the bush. Nobody wants to see the hanging balls. Nobody wants to see the man boobs. And the men have fupas too. Men have fupas too. You know, their big old bellies overhang. Shit, you got a dicky do you got to look for. With big old, you know, cow balls, bull balls, you know, hanging down. No, God, I got a hole in my shorts. I got two. Damn it. Keep it close. Like, why am I watching you bend over to shave your legs? And I can't help but to look, because it's there. I'm a looker if you're going to show it. I would be so scared, JoJo. I can't do that shit. But if it's going to be in front of my face, I'm looking. Don't tell me you don't, because I know you're lying. I'm like this. It's like with the weight. It's like the weight yesterday when I jumped on the scale. And I said, don't tell me my weight. He's like, okay. And then he's like, okay, done. And I'm like, with one eye, like looking. I still curiosity. I want to see what things look like. Everybody's different. And, you know, it is what it is. Who doesn't? Even if it hurts to see, it's like the people picking their nose in the car. So fucking disgusting, right? But you can't tear your eyes away. I'm like, God, why is he doing that? It's disgusting. And then you see the flick and they go back, but yet you still watch. Well, why do we do that if we know we don't like it? Because you can't help it. But you have to. It's just like my kids with, you know, they can't stand the way Grandpa eats, right? Because food's coming out of his mouth. He's got food coming everywhere. It's really hard to look at him when he's eating. And Andrew, you know, sometimes they're sitting up there, they're like, oh my God. You know, and then they're like looking, because we all have misophonia, right? We all have misophonia really bad. And Andrew will still look. And I'm like, dude, don't look. I can't help it. How can you not? How is it possible that anybody could eat that? And he can't. He just can't stop. I'm like, go upstairs. He's like, I can't. How do you sit down here? I'm like, I work really hard. And sometimes I turn around and I go, oh my God. And then he'll say, what? Am I loud? No shit, Sherlock. And her finger up to her knuckles. Oh my God. You know, that's what things good nails. I mean, I like to pick my nose. You guys, I got little scabs and shit that I get in my nose. I'm getting ointment, by the way, but I pick them. I do. I'm a good picker. I pick my nose, and I love it. But you know, I get caught sometimes. Hey. But it is whatever. No, he ate like that his whole life. I used to yell at him all the time, Sherry. It was so, I'm like, I will not ever sit with you to eat, old man. No, he was like that all the time. Talking, spitting. Ugh, it was one of the hardest things for everybody. Yeah. Hey, in the car. You picking your nose? Yeah. Sometimes I'm on Zoom. I'm getting ointment. I don't know how much I paid for it because they couldn't tell me how much when I ordered it. They're like, I can't give you an estimated cost. Great. It could be $5,000. I don't know. But it's for those because I get little sores in my nose. But I like to pick them off. I don't know. So sometimes I'm sitting there and I literally just play with my nose, my scabs and stuff in my nose and Zoom. I'm like, oh, my video's on in Zoom. I'm like, hey, just kicking my scabs. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I do. Is that why he eats alone? Shit, yeah, JoJo. But now he tries to talk when he eats. Well, he's always done that. And yeah, and then he starts choking. So yes, it's a prescription. So when I went, I don't know. I've never eaten my boogers. I just put them on my wall. How now?
You've been on for 2 hours.
I have? Oh, time police just got here. Yes, I have really bad allergies, and that can be. So what happens is, yes, I get sinus headaches. So what he said is I get little micro abrasions in there from the dripping and, scabby, and then I get little bacteria infections in there. And then, yeah, so I'm getting it. Are you FOMO?
No, I could get on if I had phone.
Uh-oh. All right. The time police is here. I didn't realize I've been on so long, so I guess that's fine. We were just laughing. We were having fun about the bean. You know what the bean is?
Yeah, I know what the bean is.
Oh. He's not going to talk about that. He gets uncomfortable in front of large audiences. Anywho. Do I drink every night? Yes, I drink every night, Joe. I do. I tried Vaseline. I tried Bag Balm. I even told the doctor, I was like, I tried it all. I even put antifungal up there. And he was like, looked at me and he's like, yeah, that's not going to help. I said, yeah, I figured that out. It doesn't work. And booger drops into your mouth. Oh, GSR. Or you accidentally kiss them. And their noses whatever. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Good night. Goodbye. Good day. Good day, mate. Enjoy your Friday. Get shit done. I'm just sitting here talking, procrastinating because I'm so tired. But we'll be on tonight. Normal shit. D&D live. D&D coming at you live. I forgot about the D&D ointment. But I'm getting a good ointment for that. So I'm covered now, y'all. My scabs are going to be scabless. My nostrils are going to be scabless. I'm surprised some of you who make fun of my nostrils didn't point those out because sometimes they're like really close here for sure. Anyhow, love you. You are worthy, you are important, and you matter, and your feelings are just that, yours. But let's remember when we get extra sensitive or we get very offended, we take a deep breath, we wait, and we sleep on it before we react because reactions cause a lot of issues in life, relationships, friendships, everything in between. So, love you. Have a good day. See you later. Bye. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Don't look at your vaginas because you won't like what you see. Boop, 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 boop. Anyhow, I probably shouldn't have said that. Bye. The good. Yeah, adios. Bye.